Alright, here we have our beautiful all original 1995 Ford Bronco Eddie Bauer. It's in this 1 year only. It's called Colonel White. It's a beautiful color. It's just a slightly creamier off-white, a lot like the Wimbledon white of the 60s and 70s. It's not the bright one, but it's a really classic and just crisp, clean looking color. It's been meticulously maintained and looked after. All original paint and body. It's been, you know, throughout the last 21 years buffed and waxed, and some of the pinstriping has faded, but well, one, you think there's been body work done here and it's just not there, but sometimes it's painted on pinstriping from the factory, so if they didn't do as thick here, you know, it just wouldn't last. But I'll show you, it's slightly, you know, you can still see it, so you can either, for really cheap, have some new vinyl put over the top, or someone just paint that area. But I didn't want to mess with it so you can see the originality of it. It has really very minor wear and tear, but I'll get in to show you this stuff. You know, you got your typical little stone chips along the front valance. You know, they're all about the size of a, you know, pencil tip. Heads have nice clarity. There is some little stuff on the turn signal there, but should come off. No fogging or condensation or fading. All the chrome on the grills and bumpers has nice deep mirror-like reflection. All the black moldings aren't faded, they're nice and black, no scuffs. The hood here's got, you know, so obviously something got into it, chipped the paint there and then chipped it there. But I mean, you can see a couple of stone chips, but really not very many. And it's just a beautiful color. Got chipped there, chipped there. I mean, for 21 years old, I mean, this truck really shows more like a vehicle. It's like an 08 or less. Good chip there, chip there. Got a little chip there. Nice glass. It's been replaced at some point in time. Doesn't leak, no cracks or chips. Valance is in nice shape. There's no rust on this Bronco anywhere. No clear coat, no paint lifting. You'll often get some paint lifting there and back here from the wind bouncing off it. The cowl isn't dented down. You can just see it's nice and flat. All original pinstriping. Nice black rubbers. You know, it's got the black molding around the window, which I always like to see. You know, no cracking. So a lot of times you get stress cracks here. Little chip in the paint, but no rust through here or anything. You got kind of your fingernail wear from getting in. A couple little, just a couple little door edge chips, but not that much. There's a little, looks like maybe a door edge. It didn't dent it or nothing. Door edge, maybe like somebody, a little bit of paint transfer. Little scratch. Little scratch there. A chip there. Got a chip there. You know, you get these little guys, and you'll get these little stone chips down here. You know, it's like the size of them. This is just some road grime, but it's got the fiberglass matching steps. You know, they got little entry wear here, but really, I mean, they protect the paint. It's just really nice condition. You can see the reflection. You know, a lot of that stuff you see isn't rock chips, like all that stuff. It's just reflection of the ground. Top's in nice shape. You know, it's never been taken off and driven with the top off, so you don't have any of the wear there. It was just professionally taken off and completely resealed by the previous owner. You know, that looks like kind of like when someone throws an egg at something, but I mean, look at the taillights. They're just nice and smooth and shiny. You usually get all this fading around there, but they're just smooth and shiny. You know, no rust anywhere. All those nice original stripes. You know, you can get your little stone chips. Real clean behind there. Got a little scratch there. New Firestones. They have less than 10,000 miles on them. Get chip there. Under the wheel wells, nice and clean, you know, never been spray painted. No crappy undercoating on there. It's got the factory Alcoa wheels. Take you to the rear. It's got the original spare tire cover, and then it's got a new 31 underneath there. So make sure that it's the same size if you ever do get a spare. And it's a newer tire, so you don't have to worry about it being old. Got some chips on the tailgate. Some little scratches. Scratches there, scratches there. But I mean, tailgate's in really nice shape. Oftentimes this will be dented in from somebody slamming the tailgate too hard. Chrome's really nice and deep. I mean, look at this area. I mean, there's just hardly anything going on there. The chrome around here is just crazy. I mean, it's amazing. This is 21 years old. It's got 148,000 miles, and look at that chrome. Rear hatch, rear tires opens and closes real easily. Again, nice top wear, no stress cracks, just no rusting or anything like that. Very slight scratch, little ding right there, little tiny scratch. Just really nice paint, no rust, bubbling. I mean, underneath is really clean. Got a larger chip, and then you get your typical little small ones. Tailpipe looks like maybe you hit something, so you could get in there and pry that out to make it go circular again. Got a chip there, chipping the paint on the fiberglass, little entry wear. Just pretty much the same as the driver's side, just a couple little stone chips along here, but the mirror's nice. Couple little cracks in the door felt, but I mean, couple little chips on the door edges. Same thing as on the other side. It looks like, you know, that being as straight as it is, I think it was somebody else's door, but it didn't dent it or ding it up or anything. Look at that nice shiny paint. I mean, white's tough because you can't show how deep the reflection is, but it is really just smooth and shiny. But it's had a ton. I mean, it comes with about $7,000 worth of recent receipts in the last 10,000 miles. I mean, you can just see it's just super clean, just really dry. No, it's not pressure washed or steam cleaned, but you know, just a little bit of road dirt, but just honest as can be. So it comes with its original books, original dealer plate frames, just a stack of receipts. I mean, maybe everything from a rear end rebuild, all the gaskets on the motor redone, the all new tires, shocks, bunch of stuff that I'll talk about in the other driving video. So you got the original brochure, the original rear cargo net that's never been used. I mean, that's just cool stuff to see. The owner bought these custom mats all the way around. I mean, they're a little bit different color than the carpet, but you know, that stuff's tough to match after that many years. And it looks fantastic. Dash is perfect. It's got an Alpine CD player. Perfect headliner, no smoking or pets, no damage or holes. It's got the deluxe visors, the compass, and overhead console, the thermometer. Only problem on this side is that little slit. These aren't broken. A lot of times these are broken and will just flop down. Rear seat is perfect. No holes or impressions. You know, sometimes this bottom piece will fall down. Looks perfect. I mean, look at all that trim. I mean, it's amazing. You know, like I mentioned in the other video and earlier, that it's got all new seals on the top. It's just amazing to see somebody go through that expense. Look how clean those door hinges are. Very minor wear. Door panel's perfect. All the fly windows lock nice. Just a little bit of paint wear, but no rust anywhere. Take you around to the driver's side, and then I'll drop the tailgate. I mean, it's just clean from top to bottom. This is one of the cleaner Broncos I've ever had. I mean, no cracks or anything. I mean, it's got the mats, but I mean, it's, you know, nice shape. This is kind of a common deal. I don't know what causes this, but the Eddie Bauer will start to pull away a little bit. So a talented interior guy could get that fixed, but really, to me, it looks good. You know, usually these leathers are just tore up. It's really nice condition. You know, armrest isn't broken. And the door panels is perfect. Nice paint. I'll hop up and show you the roof too. I mean, there's pictures of all this stuff, but just really nice paint. You know, look at the gutters on these things. Not only does it come with all that other original stuff, but it's cool to see it comes with both key fobs, and both work. I mean, it's as funny as it sounds. You know, after a couple decades, but even after like 5 years, some of these trucks I get, some of these nice diesel trucks I get, are missing the key fobs. The battery stop working, and I don't know, they lose them or something. But so to see both of them, and people have been maintaining them and putting new batteries in them, it just shows the quality of ownership. Look at, a lot of times this is missing. None of the little tabs are missing. This one's broke a little bit, but hey, I'll take it. Really nice paint. No stress cracks in the tailgate. No rust down there either. A lot of times it's real common for it to rust here. But even the hinge areas is nice and shiny. I mean, look at it's not oxidized or anything. This is nice. All the plastics in the back. No holes have been drilled in. No stains in the rear carpet. I mean, this has been cared for. All right. So we'll go ahead and get her closed up. Take you underneath the hood real quick. There you go. It moves nice and quick, and it goes from the interior switch too, that I'll show you in the driving video. It's got the 5.8 351. The only thing that's not stock is it's got an air raid throttle body spacer on it, but 4 bolts and that's gone. But as in the other, you know, what I was talking about in the driving video too, I mean, you can see the water pump's been replaced, the thermostat housing, both radiator hoses, starter solenoid, all the gaskets. It's just amazing. You know, all the brakes, just a ton of stuff. Radiator. It's all right. Got the underhood light working. All right, so this is our 95 Colonel White Eddie Bauer Bronco with 148,000 original miles.